¿Trata no hay?
¿Cómo?
¿Que no se trata aquí?
My husband, mi novio. Puerto Rico's beautiful. The people are beautiful. The scenery, it's peaceful. There's a peace about Puerto Rico. I've been places all over the world, and there's something about Puerto Rico. Ice cream?
Mira, te van a pagar uno si te paras aquí.
Anybody else? What do you want something? I don't know.
¿Tú quieres uno?
Gracias. Good game. For everybody. And I think the correct way to say it is Puerto Rico.
She don't know about what you've been doing with me. Oh yeah, I feel bad about what would you do if you were in my shoes, baby. I should have known right from the start when you said she was just afraid. Should have ended it, but instead I just pretended not to know that you're running back and forth in and out of my life. Still, I just can't seem to let go. I know it's wrong, but I don't ever wanna let him go. Inside, I know, yeah, that he's got another girl at home. Can't help but think, but if it was me, shouldn't have fell in love with someone who put me in a situation. No, yeah. Na 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 na. You said you love me, then you turn around and hurt me, baby. Why? Oh, why? I feel bad
We went to Lechonera. Pig Mountain, that's what they call it. Pig Fest, pig party. I'm gonna eat.
Vamos a dar un temita encendido para que la mamita suba a bailar aquí con nosotros.
Dance merengue, salsa. They taught me a local dance. I try to do it. Everybody was ready to party. It's Saturday. No more work, just play. And everybody's just happy to be there in good spirits. And everything was great. The music was great. Good vibe. I should have known the second.
Say good morning.
Good morning. This is what I look like. It's 7:22 in the morning. You should have seen me at 5.
We have big caves and small caves, big sinkholes, small sinkholes, all over in the small island.
Okay, and back.
A lot of bands.
That was an experience, the Kamui Caverns. Are these the limestone caves now?
All this area is limestone.
Limestone. The cavern, I know it as a cave. Growing up, we said cave. We think of boogie monsters. We think of cavemen. Whoa, we're entering the cave. I had never walked through something so beautiful and tranquil in my entire life. It wasn't like walking through a forest or a rainforest. It was something different for me because you hear nature. You hear the trickling of the waterfalls, the natural waterfalls. Oh. It feels so clean.
You see the sinkhole? It's a big depression in the ground. That's Camoys River.
Oh, look at that. And then I had the opportunity to sing in this cavern. Something that I'll never forget. And having that experience, being able to shut your eyes and sing a song from your heart and what God created so beautifully. I have to say, it was amazing. That's how I know there's a God. was amazing. You know what? The natural acoustics inside of the cave and the natural reverb and all the echoing. I have to say that's probably one of my best experiences. Well, this is my desolate land. Welcome. Nobody's here but me. They closed it down just for me today.
Todo esto es un programa de televisión.
Oh, this is a big television. It's like that. Each house represents a home, each program.
Oh.
Television program.
It was like a replica of Old San Juan. Speedy Gonzalez. You know Speedy Gonzalez. Oh, I thought Speedy Gonzalez was a mouse. Yeah, I didn't know he was a man.
Probably another Speedy.
He's the Puerto Rican Speedy. Every house represented a television show in Puerto Rico. What is that?
La fonda de pasión.
A whorehouse.
Leave it alone.
Okay, well, we don't want to take that.
¿Que nos retratan aquí?
My husband, mi novio.
Estoy buscando agua, ¿eh? No hay agua.
Oh, want water? Get some water. Want some water? Here, water. Agua.
Ah, gracias.
Muy bien. Por nada. What is his name? Yeah, no teeth. He's 92. Hey, I would love to be alive. No teeth, anything.
No vemos tanto.
92 years old, still living, happy with a smile. Might not have teeth, but he's happy. We should be coming up right now to see some animals. Oh, our fine feathered friend. Gila Monster. It's for trained professionals. And I had to feed the peacock. I grabbed a little cookie from my hand. Oh, God, please. Help! Whoa, everything, I just grabbed it. Oh, Lordy. Nearly bit my finger off, but that's okay. I have 9 other ones. Oh, Lord. We're saving the rest of the cookies for the lions and tigers. You gonna go see the tigers and bears? Yeah? Oh, this is the real deal. No. Oh, gosh. I had never seen a lion before. Ever in my entire life. I've seen him on TV. That's about all I want to see him, on TV. I was so afraid at that moment that I don't even remember what sound he made. I just remember jumping back. That can't be run! Yeah, that can't be run! That's all I remember is that he came at me towards my face to bite me. Whoa. Well, he was in a cage. Dude, you were scared, huh?
I was scared you're gonna knock my legs off. Is your nose okay?
No.
That was fun.
Oh my gosh, let's see it on the playback.
I've never, ever in my life.
I've been writing music, you know, for a couple years now, and I write it, I hide it, write it, keep it in my journal. And I wrote a song called Not Alone, and everything that I felt inside, I wrote. And sometimes it's hard to find a dream when you realize it's right in front of you. It's right there. You need to ask, what is it? What does God want for us? So that song does mean a lot to me. And then there in a high mountain with a cross, now I hope everybody else sees the vision.
Sometimes it's hard to find a dream until you realize the reason what's meant to be. I've searched so long for something to believe, and all this time what I was looking for was right in front of me. You're always there to guide me. You're my shelter from the rain. Your love is always there to light my way. I'm breaking down the walls, and now my spirit's free. You are the one to give me strength. good. Ooh, yeah.
It's a military fort built in the 16th century by Spain.
I felt like I was in a movie when I was at the El Moro Spanish fort. It felt like I've been there before.
It took around 248 years to build this huge fort. Have this casemate as their room, sleeping quarters, and right here the casemate where they used to place cannon, looking toward the seaside.
To be walking on that ground where actual soldiers lived, and to go to their rooms where they slept, the church where they prayed, the kitchen where they ate. You know, it makes you, I have to say, it makes me feel very blessed. You know, things that I didn't have to go through, or my parents didn't have to go through, but maybe ancestors of mine maybe went through.
How are you getting out of here? 8 hours? There. Okay.
It's too heavy.
Hey, let me give you this one. It's more.
All right, ready?
But yeah.
I'm just playing. So this is a little cannonball too?
Exactly. This is what we call the 8-pounder cannon.
Yeah. Can I take one home for a souvenir? Nice cannonball for my bedroom. That's really great.
There are days when I regret the things I said to you. I put my trust in no one. It broke my heart, and I blamed it on you. You were kind and oh so gentle, but I refuse to see that someone like you existed. I was somewhere in denial while you were loving me. I cried myself to sleep last night when I woke up. There were tears stained on my pillow. Oh yeah, it hurt so much to sacrifice what I gave up. Without you in my life, I will always be lonely, losing the love from someone like you. Not a day goes by without something reminding me of you. The truth is that I miss you. It gets so hard not being with you. There are times when I go crazy in the twilight.
a couple of mijitos, some young guys that were just sitting there in San Juan playing dominoes.
To be or not to be?
To be.
That's the question.
That is the question.
That is the question.
Yeah. I think it's probably their everyday thing they do. They get up in the morning, they can't wait to meet Carlos and so-and-so. They're the regulars that sit there every day and start their dominoes game. And I had the opportunity to give one of my little friends good luck. Sitting there amongst the young men, playing dominoes, enjoying themselves, just thankful to have another day and another day of living and no stress, no worries. I was happy to be there with them.
You Puerto Rican? Okay.
¿Qué pasó? Excuse me, he's not Puerto Rican, he's allowed to Puerto Rican. All right, that's different question.
Hi, muy bien. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, same here, man.
I had a great privilege to sit and play and sing with Glenn Monroy. He's a legend here in Puerto Rico, a great singer here in Puerto Rico, and he joined me, and I was very honored by that.
So we're in San Juan.
Yes, we are.
And
This is like one of the oldest cities in all America. Right now we are like 500 and some years old. And this was built by the Spaniards when they came here. That's where you get all the cobblestones and
I love the cobblestone.
yeah, basically, and those cobblestones are like original. So no Home Depot here.
Really?
Yeah.
So they haven't been retouched?
Yeah, no.
Old San Juan, so beautiful, cobblestone. Everything was cobblestone, and all the architecture here in San Juan is just, it's amazing. I was very, I was influenced by it. I can't wait to go home and decorate my house with that kind of vibe. Let's taste it. I think some of the crew's already eating.
You guys are already here.
He had lunch with me and he serenaded me. He sang one of his great songs.
Por favor, vete ya y no escondas de mí lo que sientes. Tal vez cuando ya no esté presente, hallarás la respuesta y logres regresar. Y si al fin
I think he's the heart of Puerto Rico. He's very well known here. He's very well liked here. And I'm glad that I had that opportunity to hang with him.
con el corazón hecho pedazo, te diría, mi amor, que aunque nos cause dolor, si no regresas será mucho mejor.
My players are amazing. They play from the heart. So they can shut their eyes and you give them a song and they'll play it. And that's the joy of what we do, because when you love something so much, it just comes out naturally.
We're taking this nice little 4.5 passenger plane to enriquez, the half of an engine. But we will get there safely. The wind is blowing about 80 miles an hour. But we will get there safely.
They put me on a plane. The captains were pretty much the guys that worked at McDonald's. No, I'm just joking. I will be co-pilot today. Take 4. Wait, what do they say? I was freaked out. To be honest, I almost didn't get on that plane. I was a little scared.
The fire extinguishers are beneath the captain's seat and also under row 6, okay? We should take about half an hour of the flight.
It was small, but I got in. I had faith. I said, I'm gonna get in. I need to get to the island. And I flew it all by myself.
This is my luggage.
When we landed on the island of Vieques, it was beautiful. We had lunch in a local town. pretty much what you would see at a, you know, an island, an open cafe, and dogs running in the street, people chilling, hanging out at the bar across the street, you know, locals, you know, very kickback. Everything's very laid back. Time is not of essence. It's not an issue. Un gusto swimming. Mosquito bays full of mosquitoes everywhere. I got bit by them left and right. But it was great though. But I think it all winded down once the evening came. The sun went away, and so did the mosquitoes, half of them. And then that's where the beauty kicked in.
Life was so short, and love was so new, and I was so lost inside of me. But somehow you'd be right next to me, just when I needed you. I had my dreams, and you live them too. And sometimes it got so hard to do. Yeah, but you'd always be right there for me, just when I needed you. So I know what it means to have everything you want, and I know what it means to lose it all. Oh, but I don't dare think of what my life would be like without you. Sure, oh yeah, that love still is new, and I'm no longer lost inside of me. Oh yes, and guess who I find right by my side, just when I needed you. Just when I needed you, I needed you. Ooh, you. There's a big mosquito on my head. Why did you tell me? You felt him. You knew he was there, sucking my blood, but you kept taping it. There was a mosquito, but I kept singing for you. You guys, it was right there. It's not funny.
Wake up. Shooting you?
I think I see a binge going on.
It was such a great crew. Everybody's so sweet.
What? You get out of show business?
Come here, little ducky wuckies. Whatever they are. Joking. I don't think he actually wrote that. The Lafayette sugarcane refinery, which has been closed down for like the last 30 years. It was built in 1895. This is how they made their income. Sugarcane was very popular here.
Cannot touch, cannot hold, cannot be together. Cannot love, cannot kiss, cannot have each other. Must be brave, and we must be strong. Cannot say what our hearts must know. How can I not love you? What do I tell my heart? When do I not want you here in my arms? How does one walk away from all of the memories? How do I not miss you when you are gone? Cannot dream, cannot share sweet and tender moments. Cannot feel how we feel. Must pretend it's over. Must be brave, and we must go on. Cannot say what we've known all along. How can I not love you? What do I tell my heart? When do I not want you here in my arms? How does one walk away from all of the memories?
kind of sad to be leaving home. Kind of made a home out of it. It was nice, you know, spending time here, getting familiar with Puerto Rico. Kind of like family, you know, you have to go away for a while, so gotta go home for a while, and hopefully soon I get to come back.
Baby, 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 I love you, no, that's why it doesn't make sense to me. Baby, 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 I love you, that's all that really matters to me. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead and walk out that door, yeah. Do before you start to be back for more. Oh baby, someday we'll be together. Someday you'll open your heart, oh yeah. Might not know it now, but the day's gonna come. You'll be running back to my
To experience more of this adventure, log on to musicandhighplaces.msn.com.
In a situation, no, you never know how much it hurts.
For her episode of Music in High Places, singer Joy Enriquez chose the soulful island of Puerto Rico to explore and to perform a series of unplugged mini-concerts.
I won't be coming back no more.
I've been places all over the world, and there's something about Puerto Rico and the Latin culture. What makes it beautiful are the people. They have a good heart and a good spirit.
Welcome to Puerto Rico. Peace and love. Puerto Rico, we love you, baby.
At dusk on their first day, Joy, her band, and the television crew set up in one of San Juan's historical sites, El Morro, a fortress built over 400 years ago to fight off would-be invaders. And years later, it still wasn't an easy task to infiltrate the place, even with the keys to the front gates.
This camera's really only 5 feet tall.
That's what I'm talking about. This is glamorous.
What? You get out of show business?
You think we can possibly look for a nice and cool location instead of like always in, what is it, 99% humidity?
Yeah, this feels refreshing though.
Now, if we can figure out how to take it back up.
Well, Spencer, you're always asking me if anything has gone wrong on the trip. Well, this time, see what happens.
But one thing that couldn't go wrong was the music.
Standing on top of that fort with the open air, the ocean looking at you. I don't know how many times in your life you'll have that opportunity. It was a great moment.
But not every moment in Puerto Rico was a walk in the park, especially when it came with large teeth.
That was an experience, the Kamui Caverns. There was big, huge bats flying around, and it was so dark, and I wasn't scared. It was actually, it was peaceful. That was amazing. It's the reverb, everything was just so natural.
Love is a song I sing, every time I see you.
It was beautiful. It was the best experience.
And then there was the little trip to the island of Vieques.
was freaked out. To be honest, I almost didn't get on that plane. The captains were pretty much the guys that worked at McDonald's.
Joy, por favor.
No, I'm just joking. No. Over and out. Oh, God. You had to put a stick in the back and the tail to make sure that we didn't weigh that much. I was a co-captain. We were fine. We got us there safely. Woo, that was an exhilarating experience. And I flew it all by myself. I think I'm very blessed to be working with an amazing crew and an amazing band. And
no pressure.
My players, they play from the heart.
Oh, I loved it, man. I thought it was cool, man. All these guys dancing and everything, man. I think it came out awesome.
But it's a great experience. I really, truly enjoyed myself. And I'll never forget this. The people, the spirit, the music. I'm gonna miss a little bit of everything about Puerto Rico.
Let me show you real quick a couple of local guys here.
There's no better place like Puerto Rico.
Good morning.
If I'm gonna be the military man of the village people, I'm gonna go all the way.
How does this go? Where does that gizmo go?
Stay tuned for Joy's entire adventure in Puerto Rico next.
Cause we can do it one more time.
Con tu amor a volar y déjeme volver a morir al bailar. Viene la fiesta, tu cuerpo, mi cuerpo será. Última vez en mí te quiera. Nadie más de nuevo como tú. I don't want nobody else but you. It's time to get away and have a tete for two. Shake, shake your body, come on board. It's time for party. Wake up, pongas the blame now. Oh yeah, shake up the body, come on board. We don't need nobody together. I know it's a rubber town. I really don't care if people think we're strange.
This town was the best highlight of the tour. Wow, great food, man. Food, lechon, remind me of Cuba.
I gotta learn that footwork, you know, come over here and blend in, because I really blend in.
Yeah! Nobody else but you. It's time to get away and have a tete for two. Shake, shake, bailan no pare, mueve. Shake, shake, up your body. Come on, boy, we don't need nobody together. I know it's a rubber town.
I want it. Everybody's getting eaten but you.
They don't like my blood. It's too sweet.
What are you doing down there?
I'm looking at exposure, something I know nothing about.
How's it look?
It's very good, but like I said, I don't know nothing about it, so I guess we'll just leave it up to God.
These guys helping me out is like taking me an extra half hour.
God, how does this go? Do we have a problem?
Let's do it the way a normal director would do it. I don't know, what do you guys think?
They said, you want to go to Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico! Get it right. And I was definitely excited about it. I wanted to come back. I had met people here, I had met friends here, and it felt like a home away from home, even though I've just been here once. Puerto Rico's beautiful. The people are beautiful, the scenery, it's peaceful. There's a peace about Puerto Rico. I've been places all over the world, and there's something about Puerto Rico and the Latin culture. And I think the correct way to say it is Puerto Rico. And like I said, I think a place like this is so beautiful. What makes it beautiful are the people. It's their essence, it's something about them, it's their heart, it's their spirit. And that's what I found out about a lot of the people here. They have a good heart and a good spirit. And I told my mom and dad, I said, I would love to live in Puerto Rico. One day when I retire, maybe I'll live here. You never know. I'm Mexican-American, born and raised in a little city called Whittier. Kind of, you know, it's a very small town. Not many people live there. Everybody goes to bed at night, like 9 o'clock. And very family-oriented, the city that I live in. And I think that's why I like Puerto Rico so much. Everybody's so friendly. Everybody, if you're not family, then if you've been around for a couple hours, you've become family to a lot of the Puerto Ricans around here. So, but I think the Latin community here is very similar to my culture, the Mexican culture, and we all have that. Family is important. That's the true essence of I think the Latin culture is family. Yeah, I travel with my sister, which is my road manager. I couldn't do anything without her. She's my best friend, my road manager. My father doesn't travel with me, but he's my manager, the best manager anybody could possibly have. My young brother, he's with me on this trip. He doesn't usually come on trips because he's in school, going to school to be a lawyer, and one day he'll protect me. And my mother, she's my mother, and part of the crew, part of the management. But overall, it's just a great intercessor. She's always there for me, praying for me. You know, if I'm getting sick, she knows what remedy to give me. You know, moms always know. My sister gets on the phone and says, Mom, Joy's not feeling well. She's coming down with something. You know, she's been on the road too long. And Mom says, all right, get her a vegetable drink with broccoli and spinach. Oh, right there I want to strangle her, but you know what, it gets me better. It helps me get well. And that's my family, you know. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. I wouldn't be sitting here. I wouldn't be talking to everybody. I wouldn't be out in the world if it wasn't for them. So I love them very much, and they're a big part of my success story. That was an experience, the Kamui Caverns. I thought there was big, huge bats flying around, and it was so dark, and I thought I was gonna be scared. When you think of it, well, what I know is the cavern. I know it as a cave. Growing up, we said caves. We think of boogie monsters. We think of cavemen. We think of bears in caves. And I saw bats. I saw spiders. I saw huge, really, really big. What are they called? What are they called? Those green things? No, I can't even think of what they're called. Crickets! I saw really big crickets, and you know what? I wasn't scared. It was peaceful. I had never walked through something so beautiful and tranquil in my entire life. It wasn't like a beach. It wasn't like walking through a forest or a rainforest. It was something different for me because you hear nature, you hear the trickling of the waterfalls, the natural waterfalls, and then I had the opportunity to sing in this cavern. Something that I'll never forget. It was very beautiful. It was very huge. I felt very small in this big cave. So being able to sit there on a rock and raw with my musicians, with the acoustic guitar player, and all of my guys, and having that experience, being able to shut your eyes and sing a song from your heart and what God created so beautifully. I have to say, it was amazing. That's how I know there's a God, because you know, what I love to do most is sing. What I love to do is sing my own music, and then be able to sing a song of mine in such a miraculous place. It was a great feeling. It was a blessing. I have to say it's a blessing. Oh, I met a couple friends. Yeah, I told you, Puerto Rico's friendly. You want to come to Puerto Rico if you want to make some money too. I met a couple of mijitos, some young guys that were just sitting there in San Juan playing dominoes. I think it's probably their everyday thing they do. They get up in the morning, they can't wait to meet Carlos and so-and-so. They're the regulars that sit there every day and start their dominoes game. And I had the opportunity to give one of my little friends good luck, and I sat there and amongst all of them and joined them. And sometimes we take life for granted, and what they see here is beautiful. What we see is from, I mean, I'm from Whittier, so what I thought of Puerto Rico before I came here, I had no idea until I arrived here. And what I saw that day, you know, sitting there amongst the young men, playing dominoes, enjoying themselves, just thankful to have another day and another day of living and no stress, no worries. I was happy to be there with them, and I got a couple lottery tickets, Puerto Rican lottery tickets. He said I could win $30,000. You never know. Maybe if my little friend calls me, she has my ticket. I gave it away, and they have a local lottery ticket here for, I guess, the Puerto Rican community, and I bought a couple of tickets. Maybe I'll become wealthy. I had a great privilege to sit and play and sing with Glenn Monroy. He's a legend here in Puerto Rico, a great salsa singer here in Puerto Rico, and he joined me, and I was very honored by that. He had lunch with me and he serenaded me. He sang one of his great songs, and then in return I sang him a song, and he's great. I think he's the heart of Puerto Rico. He's very well known here. He's very well liked here, and I'm glad that I had that opportunity to hang with him. And in the midst of San Juan, old San Juan, so beautiful, cobblestone. Everything was cobblestone, and all the architecture here in San Juan is just, it's amazing. I was very was influenced by it. I can't wait to go home and decorate my house with that kind of vibe. The food was amazing. I'm a big Puerto Rican fan. As food, plantains and rice and beans. I mean, being Mexican, we live off rice and beans. But I have a variation of the kind of rice and beans, and they make their beans a little differently, which I like. I like cilantro in my beans, and that's how they make them. So if you like cilantro, if you like that spicy beans, then you'll love the Puerto Rican food, and that's San Juan. When you have great band players, when you have great players in general that love what they do, I love to sing. I could sit down with you, even if, you know, I didn't even know the song. I'd sit down with you and I'd sing with you. My players are amazing. They play from the heart, so they can shut their eyes and you give them a song and they'll play it. And that's the joy of what we do, because when you love something so much, it just comes out naturally. Sometimes we don't have that much time to rehearse. We don't have a lot of time to rehearse being on the road, and I had just had a couple of days to rehearse with them, and but they're so gifted and so talented, and I'm so blessed to be working with such a great band that I thank God that they love what they do, and naturally we can just jam, sit there and play a song we all know and just play until, you know, there's no worries when we play. If you mess up, you mess up, you know. There's always tomorrow. I felt like I was in a movie when I was at the El Moro Spanish fort. It felt like I've been there before. I know that this particular fort, they've shot scenes there for different movies. Somebody said they had shot Amistad there. And to be walking on that ground where actual soldiers lived, and to go to their rooms where they slept, the church where they prayed, the kitchen where they ate, you know, it makes you, I have to say, it makes me feel very blessed, you know, things that I didn't have to go through, or my parents didn't have to go through, but maybe ancestors of mine maybe went through, you know, maybe lived there at one time, and they went through that, and to walk through it and be a part of it, I had to stop and think and just say, oh, this is amazing, this is really amazing. And then having the opportunity to sing there with the open air, the ocean looking at you, standing on top of that fort with the air just blowing. Again, no worries at that moment, no videos to shoot. I don't have stress on my back. I just sang openly and, you know, ready to receive anything. It was a great moment, and I don't know how many times in your life you'll have that opportunity. So I'm glad that I had that opportunity to stand there and sing. It made my song come more alive. Next time I sing my song, which was Losing the Love, I'll remember where I was at that time. No, it doesn't feel like work, come on. I'm looking at the ocean, I'm breathing in all the air. It's heavenly. I don't feel it at work. You know, half the time what I'm doing, it's not work unless you treat it like work, you know. Where I think I'm very blessed to be working with an amazing crew, an amazing band, and my family. And I could be doing anything. And this is what I'm doing. I'm standing on top of a fort looking into the ocean, into the world. And by far, that's not work. It was like a replica of old San Juan, of you know, old San Juan, and every house represented a television show in Puerto Rico. They had Speedy Gonzalez, which I used to assume was a mouse. Now I found out he's not, he's a man. And just different funny television shows, I think novelas, the funny sitcoms, and yeah, it was great. And I had the opportunity to have my little brother walk with me. He doesn't I often get to see the things I see. He doesn't get to go to different countries, so I think it was great for him to be with me here in Puerto Rico and walk with me and hang with me and laugh with me, which we did. We got to hang out and be brother and sister for a while, and in the midst of old San Juan, and laughing. The peacocks were beautiful. That's the first time I've ever seen a peacock. So beautiful. That's the first time I've never seen the peacock before that. And I had to feed the peacock. I grabbed a little little cookie from my hand. Nearly bit my finger off, but that's okay. I have 9 other ones. So the peacock was great. And then a lion. I had never seen a lion before, ever in my entire life. I've seen him on TV. That's about all I want to see him, on TV. I have to tell you, that lion scared me, you know, it really did. It came up and it tried to attack me, and it tried to eat every piece of my flesh, my body. No, it did, really. And it was big, it was huge, it was so humongous. I was so afraid at that moment that I don't even remember what sound he made. I just remember jumping back. That's all I remember, is that he came at me towards my face to bite me. Well, he was in a cage, but he was trying to. And I just remember just being very scared for my life. And I know I have a record coming out, and I really wanted to make that release date. So at that time, I ran. So, okay. But he was beautiful. I have a fetish. I love monkeys. I've always wanted a monkey. My mom said, no, you know, no monkeys. Monkeys, you know, are worse than children. They're terrible. They're you know, they'll tear your house apart. But I love monkeys. I think they're great. I think they're become great companions, great friends. My mom saw that movie Outbreak. So after that, she's like, oh no, you can't have one. So I think I got as close to one as I possibly can. I held his hand, we bonded, we touched. So I think now maybe my mom will let me get one after seeing this little footage, this bond thing taking place, how he held my hand there for a while.
Yeah, good luck.
No, you
Think
really?
so?
I think so. That monkey was amazing. I think that, what was it, a spider monkey? Could have been a spider monkey, but it was great. It was a little monkey, harmless, diseaseless.
As far as you know.
Hey, I hope so. I've been writing music, you know, for a couple years now, and I'd write it, I'd hide it, write it, keep it in my journal. But I was flying back, actually, from Puerto Rico. It's so funny. I was flying back from Puerto Rico, going to Miami to get ready to work with Emilio Estefan. And I was just writing down some ideas that I had, and I really had a vision to write a song. I really wanted to write a song that was going to touch people's life, that was going to impact people. I feel that there's a lot of young people out there that they don't see their vision. Sometimes their vision just goes and they don't see it, and they'll be in college or they'll be in high school and they don't know what they want to be yet. They don't know who they want to be yet. And sometimes they don't find out and they end up doing something they don't intend to do, and they just do it because. And I really prayed on it, and I said, okay, I want to write something that's going to touch on that issue. And I wrote a song called Not Alone, and everything that I felt inside, I wrote, you know. I wanted to write about that. Sometimes it's hard to find a dream when you realize it's right in front of you. It's right there. You need to ask, what is it? What does God want for us? So that song does mean a lot to me. And it's a song that I wrote with Emilio Estefan and John Cicada. And it's an amazing song. Not because I wrote it with them or not because it's my song, but because I hope it impacts people's life. I really do. And then to be able to sing it in the place that I was inspired, that to me is amazing. You know, it's like writing a song in the desert and then going back and actually performing it there for a video. That's kind of what I've done. And then there in a high mountain with a cross. Now I hope everybody else sees the vision. They put me on a plane. The captains were pretty much the guys that worked at McDonald's. No, I'm just joking. No, it was a 20-pound plane.
20-pound plane.
It was really small, guys. They had to put a stick in the back and the tail to make sure that we didn't weigh that much, to see how, you know, whatever, if it didn't weigh down. So I was freaked out. To be honest, I almost didn't get on that plane. I was a little scared. The windows, they had a hole this big, just enough to do nothing. Actually, it was small, but I got in. I had faith. I said, I'm gonna get in. I need to get to the island where all the bioluminescents are. So I I trotted myself onto the plane and prayed that we get there safely. No, the captain, both of them. I was a co-captain, so me and the captain, we were fine. We got us there safely. They were great. We got there safely, but I was scared. Little planes scare me, but I had my family there. I had everyone there, my whole band. So if we all went down, we all go together. We go down singing, you know? When we landed on the island of enriquez, it was beautiful. We had lunch at a little cafe, very open. Pretty much what you would see at an island, an open cafe, and dogs running in the street, people chilling, hanging out at the bar across the street, you know, locals, you know, very kickback. Everything's very laid back. Time is not of essence. It's not an issue. You know, it might take about an hour to get your food, but hey, you know, no worries. You know, we'll eat what we eat. That's kind of the flow of Puerto Rico. Everyone's they don't have a time schedule. Everything's real laid back. And I like that. It's a nice change for me coming from LA. And it was just so beautiful. It was the other side of the island, which had another kind of vibe, another flow, another rhythm. And it was a nice feel being there. Nice presence. You Got a Friend is one of my favorite songs. Perfect. It is perfect because, you know, you see the locals hanging out. It just seems like one of those little jazzy, bluesy songs you would sing on a, you know, just sitting there, just chilling. Sing it anywhere. I think that the guys that were sitting across the street, once I started singing the song, it inspired me a little bit. They're doing their daily routine, which was hanging out, you know, visiting each other and you know, having something to drink and just chilling there probably for a couple hours. And the song, You Got a Friend, is definitely appropriate because everybody needs a friend every now and then. We all need a friend. And that's what the song is mainly about, is knowing that you have somebody there no matter what, through thick and thin. And this trip, definitely, I had that proven to me. My band, my family, the crew, everybody, through thick and thin, through plane rides, through lions and tigers and bears, through bats. We've been through it, we've gone through it, and that's how you know you got a friend. Mosquito Bay's full of mosquitoes everywhere. I got bit by them left and right. But it was great, no. There's a lot of mosquitoes in Mosquito Bay. But I think it all winded down once the evening came. The sun went away, and so did the mosquitoes, half of them. And then that's where the beauty kicked in, the bioluminescence, in the water, all the organisms which turn colors when you jump in the water. As you jump, you start to glow. And I had never experienced that before. I was a little afraid. As you jump in, you see a big shark, you know. You actually see him. Normally you wouldn't see them, or a big fish, you know, swim on by. But it was a great feeling, you know. You jump in and you can see yourself swimming. It's neon, it's glowing, you're glowing in the dark. I don't know too many places that have that, organisms in the water. It was a great adventure. It definitely was. It was definitely worth the plane ride and the plane ride back in the rain, the storm. It was worth it. Kind of sad.
Yeah?
To be leaving here.
Why?
Kind of made a home out of it. It was nice, you know, spending time here, getting familiar with Puerto Rico. Kind of like family, you know, you have to go away for a while, so gotta go home for a while, and hopefully soon I get to come back.
What was your favorite part?
I liked dancing. I like dancing and singing with the local band here in Puerto Rico. The pig was good though too. Did you see that big pig? It's about a yay long, like this big. It was delicious and tasty. The food was great. The lion, I got scared there. But you know what? This is great. Nature, out amongst many trees. I'm gonna miss a little bit of everything about Puerto Rico. The food, the people, the music, the vibe, the spirit. So, but I'll be back soon. We went to Lechonera, Pig Mountain, that's what they call it. Pig Fest, pig party. We danced, we sang, we danced merengue, salsa. They taught me a local dance. I tried to do it. Maybe next time I come I'll be better. It was great, it was fun. Ate a lot. I think I'm full. Ate enough for the next year. And everybody was ready to party. It's Saturday. No more work, just play. And everybody's just happy to be there in good spirits. And everything was great. The music was great. Good vibe.
So what you think about taking the stage there? Something that's traditionally theirs?
I know, I felt a little, whoa, should I be up there? Not worthy. I didn't feel a little worthy at that moment, you know, and they kind of own their stage. The local band, they had their mood, they had their vibe going on, and they get the crowd going. But once I got up there, I felt what they feel. The little movement, and what do you call the thing he was playing?
I have no clue.
Anyways, then all the guys started playing, and the spirit of Puerto Rico definitely was there. And it was great. It was a great feeling of energy.
Cool. You mentioned something to the crowd. You said, what did you say? You said they had a great spirit or something like that.
Yeah, I said they had a great spirit, a great being. They're very, you know, fun. They're very, you know, everybody was so animated, just ready to let go, let loose. And it was all about having nothing to worry about. It's the weekend. It's the young, as you can see, the young ones were there from, you know, their grandparents, their mothers, their aunts and uncles. Everybody was out. Everybody was out and with family and just getting ready to dance the night away. First we drove for about an hour and a half. I didn't know what to expect, where we're going. I just knew that we were driving and driving. And we drove through these beautiful, through a mountain, I think, and with the beautiful trees, it was a beautiful scenic route. And when we finally got to our destination, it was the Lafayette sugarcane refinery, which has been closed down for like the last 30 years. It was built in 1895. You gotta imagine this place. It was historical, you know. This is where they had sugarcane. What I know is that I think that was Puerto Rico was the mother of all sugarcane. This is how they made their income. Sugarcane was very popular here.
When you first walked into the refinery, tell me what that was like.
A little scared, a little skeptical. As we all know, I'm a scaredy cat every now and then, you know. Big lions, sharks, and water. I didn't know what to expect when I went to a sugar refinery, but you know what? Because it was a little dilapidate. How do you say?
Dilapidated.
Dilapidate.
Run down.
a little run down, y'all. It was like a mystery. You didn't know what you were going to run into. You didn't know what you're going to find or stumble onto. But when we finally got to the place where I had the opportunity to perform and sing a song, like How Can I Not Love You, which is a very deep song, you know. You can't have the person. And then singing out in the open, the top of the refinery was open somewhat because I think a roof had maybe fallen off in a storm, in a weather storm. So I kind of peeked my head out that window and sang my song to the open air and to the sunlight. And it was a cool feeling. Even the whole effect of a sugarcane refinery. I think being raw appeals to every artist. Like a true artist that really loves to sing. If you started at singing at 5 years old, and I started singing with a hairbrush, you know. I'd sing around the house with anything that looked like a microphone, any kind of stick, as long as it wasn't sharp and pointy at the end, you know. I would sing with it. And this is exactly, it reminds me of being 5 years old again and being able, anything goes. Anything goes. If you make a mistake, it's from your heart. It really is, and you're doing what you love to do in the places that you love to do it in, and places you've never been before. You know, I have been here once, but I've never had the opportunity to experience my music in such raw places and on a beach or you know, in a sugar refinery. or on a Mosquito Bay. You know how many times we had the opportunity to slap yourself because a mosquito's biting you, sucking the blood out of you.
Right here.
Thank you. I have marks to show for that, and then to sing a beautiful ballad. You know, but it's a great experience. I really truly enjoyed myself, and I'll never forget this.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, did I skip anything?
See, am I bad?
No,
See,
honey, that was sweet. That was great.
I can never be too serious, man.
That was great.
There's a blood sucking ruin it.
Is there any location I missed? I'm thinking.
Does it ruin it, Charlie?
Is there anything that we did that we haven't talked about that you can think of?
Sugar, mosquitoes, monkeys.
I think we've covered it all.
I love the food here in Puerto Rico. I'm a big fan of the amarillo, the bananas, the sweet bananas deep fried. And then the acapullo. It's the bananas with the meat packed inside and sweet with the meat and salty. It's great. I could live off. Well, it's a little close to Mexican food too. So I like the tasty, spicy, hot Puerto Rican. So Mark, why will I glow when I get in this water?
Well, this water is filled with a microorganism called the Pyridinium biamense. It is a one-celled organism that whenever it's agitated at night inside the water, it'll emit a blue flash of light. We think it's a defense mechanism that it has.
Okay.
And we have the highest concentration in the world here.
Agitated and a defense mechanism. Now, is that safe for me?
Yes, completely safe. But funny you should ask because this is a dinoflagellate.
Dinoflagellate.
Yeah.
For all you out there, guys, it's a dinoflagellate. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's a particularly good one, but there are some that are not good. Red tide is one that you don't want to go swimming in, and it's not safe for you. This one, actually, it's a sign of a great system. They're so delicate that they can only exist when a great mixture in the water.
Okay, now I'm getting in this water. Now, that's a big fish.
Big fish, big tarpon.
Okay,
yeah.
that's a big fish,
Don't
y'all.
worry, tarpons don't have teeth. Don't worry.
Okay, well, what has teeth out here?
Well, we are open to the Caribbean Sea. You're looking at the entrance.
Okay, you guys,
over there.
I don't know about this.
Oh, it's all right. The defense mechanism will work for you. Once you go in the water, everything will glow around you. You'll scare all the fish away.
And, you know, so the mechanisms will get bright as I
the organisms will
agitate them.
When anything agitates them, yes.
Okay.
I like when you agitate us.
Yeah, it's kind of get bright. So red
tide is a different one. We don't get it around
we don't
here.
Get it
No.
At all. Okay. And like you said, what other kind of fish swim in here?
We have everything. We have mullets, sardines, snappers, groupers, ladyfish.
Something with teeth?
We get visitors with teeth. They don't stay here. Yeah, visitors, you know.
Do you think they might come tonight?
I have a feeling they'll probably stay away from you. Yeah, there's a fish right there.
Where?
Sort of bait fish. You see how the water is turbulent in the top?
Yeah, I did see pretty large fish.
Yeah, that was a nice tarpon you saw, yeah. Like I said, we never had any problem with any, no, not really. And once you, I mean, sharks are a great creature. A 1970s movie that was very good, ruined their reputation, you know. But in here, everything seems to live pretty happily in pretty good balance. Like once again, you go into the water, you're gonna look like a really ugly swimming thing, bright. You know, you're gonna scare everything. So.
Okay. So we're just like, this is not like the prettiest.
This is actually the cobblestone.
Yeah, this is the real thing. The real thing. Yeah. So it's pretty thick.
What?
No. I feel like it's fading.
So we're in San Juan.
Yes, we are.
And
this is like one of the oldest cities in all America. Right now we are like 500 and some years old.
Really?
And this was built by the Spaniards when they came here. The That's where you get all the cobblestones and
I love the cobblestone.
yeah, basically, and those cobblestones are like original. So no Home Depot
Really?
here. Yeah.
So they haven't been retouched? Or
Yeah, no.
They haven't been
These are it. As a matter of fact, you see it's
vintage-like?
yeah,
back in?
totally, totally. You can see this, the whole story going on. The whole story is going. The whole story is there in each and every one of them, which is incredible. Like if you see down over at the other end of the site where there's a beautiful chapel. It's like really romantic. At night, this place is really great.
It's on the other side.
Yeah.
Yes. I wanted to
That's
go
like
to
a Villa de Cristo. Oh, we'll go.
Yes. It was
I'll take
boarded
you
up
there.
last time though.
I'll take you there.
Yeah.
So, so there's a, over there, they used to like conduct all these races, horse races. But at the end, the church wasn't there.
Oh.
So one day, this guy got like, his horse went really fast and he couldn't stop it, and he lost all control and he fell on that cliff. And basically what happened was his babe, which is like a theater thing, but it was his babe.
Yeah.
And she was standing in a balcony right next to where the cliff was, and she prayed, "Oh, please, Christ, don't let him die." It seems like the guy falls on his horse. The horse takes the dive, poor horses. But the guy's alive. So then that lady, it's like a promise. It's very Latin, that thing, you know? You see them all with their dresses like San Francisco and all that stuff, and they're long-haired ladies going like, "I made a promise because of my son, leaves the drugs or everything. I'll go on my knees over here and over there." So basically, she made a promise that she would build that church over there.
Exactly.
And that's why that little church was built.
Oh, okay.
So what I mean is like Old San Juan is it's all over the place. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That romance thing, it just stays here.
Yes.
It just stays here. And you can see the colonial design of the buildings and history is all over the place. I come here very often.
So are these houses and people live in these
It's like
apartments?
It's what old. It's like Soho, or you know, like. But I don't mean the New York Soho. I mean like the British Soho. They have all these lofts, and a lot of them are actually colonial, like from the early ages.
Beautiful.
And it's been kept pretty much well, thanks to a man called Ricardo Alegria, who's actually rescued and really made sure that there's a preservation of the buildings the way they should be done if they're actually going to like do them again. If you want to renovate or anything,
yes,
you gotta pass this guy's eye. And that's why it's been kept so beautifully. And you know, we always have the commercialism and everything stepping in.
Foot Locker.
Yeah. Right now you got this joint here. This is like the basic bank in Puerto Rico, but the architecture of the stuff is incredible. It's like totally Art Deco, which is basically what the concept. If you go to Manhattan, basically that's what you'll find on mostly all the buildings down there. And it was built during the 1940s, 1950s, and it not only is the bank building, but actually it harvests some lawyer offices and stuff like that. My lawyer's office are up there. And it's beautiful because it has like a little theater where they always show stuff that's cultural of the story of Puerto Rico musically, the way it's been going on. It's a long time ago. There's a lot of mixture between Afro-Cuban, Yoruba, and Spanish and American descendants who actually came to the island. That's what we're all built of. So basically it's like a miniature USA in the sense that nobody's really from here. And the guys who are from here. Basically, that's it. Yeah.
I mean, it's beautiful. I can imagine, sitting outside on the balcony.
Basically, the people who live here, they mostly work here too.
So the restaurant we're eating at, tell me about it. Is it an old Puerto Rican restaurant?
Well, no, it's been here for a long time, but it's pretty standard. It serves a lot of Criollo food in the menu, but it not necessarily. This is my workout. Not necessarily, it's like this typical joint where you go, like Sylvia's in Harlem.
So is that Puerto Rican food?
It is Puerto Rican food, some of it.
Now tell me the difference of Puerto Rican food because I
Okay,
different
well,
Puerto Rican.
it's
Cuban,
like,
Mexican.
yeah, no. Basically, we do the rice and the beans.
Yeah, just like Mexican.
But no, but it's your taste to it is different than ours.
Okay.
That's what changes. It's the whole thing we put into it.
Okay.
But basically we have the cilantro going there.
Okay. Yeah, we're crazy about cilantro.
Well, we are
Everything.
too, but our beans have to be cilantro. But and then they have like squash and this and that, white rice, and then they do a lot of
Plantains.
fritter stuff.
Okay.
We have like piononos, which are like this different stuff that's like fritter. It's got like ripe plantain with meat inside, and it's all cooked to specifications with, and then it's covered over with egg, and it's cooked in the oven. And oh, hey,
I'm getting hungry. Just
this is really pigland. We really then you have like. Bacalaitos, which is like this other kind of, it's all this kind of stuff that's done with codfish. It's with the dry one, and it's all like frittered up like a big pastelillo over here, and you like bite on it, and when it's fresh, it's great. It's one of the wonderful. Then that's all like, because remember we have like, Mexicans have like the Mexican Indian, descendancy.
Yes.
And we have black Yoruba blood in us. And then we have the Taino stuff.
Yes.
And then we have like the Spanish stuff. And then we have the American stuff. So through the years, the cooking and everything just really changes completely. There's a whole different thing in each different culture. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's great.
Let's taste it. I think some of the crews were eating.
You guys are already here.
What lives amongst the forest?
Here we don't have big animals. We have only small animals.
Small animals?
Yeah, lizards.
Lizards?
Snakes.
Snakes.
Small birds.
Small birds.
We don't have tigers, no elephants.
Tigers
no
and elephants and bears?
No, not in Puerto Rico.
No.
No, not for us.
Lions and tigers and bears. We got caves.
Yeah. We have big caves and small caves, big sinkholes, small sinkholes, all over in the small island.
Okay. And bats.
A lot of bats. Inside the cave we have fruit bats and insect bats.
People bats. The ones that suck your blood.
No.
Even if it's real, they really suck your blood.
There are people that do that.
You do?
Yeah, people. I'm not talking about the bats, I'm talking about the people. Do you see that the orange flower? That one?
So this
African
is
African tulipan.
So this is a very, everybody comes here.
Yeah, almost all the tourists around the island and United States and Europe, all that people.
Okay, how old are the caves?
10 to 20 millions of years.
10
to 20 millions of years.
Really? Are these the limestone caves now?
All this area is limestone.
Limestone.
Sediments of the mountains deposited in the ocean. We have a good combination of coral, fish bones, and all that limestone comes from there.
Really?
And remember, the water is build the caves. It's carving, everything.
I'm so excited. I've never been in a real cave.
Enjoying. It's a nice place.
Hay monos aquí.
No?
Dos changos. Changas.
But this is it's a small cave compared to the whole system. The whole system we have 15 kilometers, past 6,000 rooms. Then you see like pushing the bridge.
So you really believe in this cave? You've been working here for how many years?
12 years.
12 years.
The time runs too fast.
Yeah. So your life is all about caves?
I think I was born inside a cave.
You were born in a cave?
Yeah. I'm enjoying. We meet people at different parts of the world. It's nice.
Yeah, that's right.
Impatient, the pink flowers, are nice, wild all over the place. You see. From the top of this area to the place we're going to stop is 200 feet.
200 feet?
Yeah. This is a sinkhole, a big depression in the ground.
I am a little worried about the brakes on this.
Take a roll, cause
if we have good brakes, we can take it a little faster.
And we have some banana trees around the area.
Really? Plátano?
Neo. Take that one, it's a small one.
It's a big leaf.
Yeah. They're big trees because they're trying to reach the sunlight. Remember, they're too low. They try to reach the sunlight just to reach and everything.
They actually grow bananas.
Yeah.
You pick them off?
Not me, but the people here
Yeah,
who take it to eat it. And that's very close to one of them.
Oh, look at down there. It's great. It's so beautiful.
You see the green banana?
Yeah.
And remember, all the white thing is calcite. Calcite. It's mineral. And the limestone.
Get here.
Remember, in the past, I've seen it. It's zinc. It could happen by the earthquake, and it could happen the water clean everything here. How heavy was the ceiling? It's zinc. Remember, we have like 200 earthquakes in a year in Puerto Rico.
Say that again?
We have from 200 to 250 earthquakes in a year in Puerto Rico.
God, and I thought California was bad.
No, you have more than us.
We do?
Yeah.
Not this major.
You have a lot. Because...
What did y'all say? I put a flower. You freaked him out. I put a flower.
I had like a big thing here. Like, what the hell?
That's poison ivy.
Hey, get out.
Yeah, that's poison ivy. The big trees over here with the
Did you
leaves.
see that big spider?
It's a poison ivy.
Huge spider. Is it plátano?
Banana.
Why?
Because we have different species of bananas. Because the small ones, middle ones, and large ones. The large ones.
Plátano. Planting.
Plantain, yeah. Okay. Plantain made by fungos. Yeah. Smash plantain, boil a little bit. You can put inside shrimps, chicken if you want.
Cheese.
Not cheese, but you can meat inside.
I thought you put cheese inside. Rice and cheese.
Because you like that way.
No, I thought it was a Puerto Rican way.
No, we like rice and beans all the time.
Well, I'm Mexican. I like rice and cheese.
Okay. How about you're supposed to know a little bit of Spanish?
I do.
That's great.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We're here.
Yeah.
Hope we don't have an earthquake.
So walk down slowly, okay?
She walked too fast. She thinks she's in a big city.
In a big city?
Yeah.
I'm used to
Everybody
that.
walked too fast. Stop it. Stop it a minute. Let's continue.
Oh, okay. He likes the control. The
No.
cave control.
Hold on.
It's
Because
control.
you're walking too fast.
get that radio
I
out of
count
here.
my steps. 21, 22.
Get that radio down.
That's the way we control the people.
Really?
Yeah.
Control?
We control the people. That's the only way.
So what is
But
this?
remember, if you happen an earthquake like you asked to, you only stop and wait a minute. And let's continue walking.
So what's the history of
The black things is that it's a ficus of the bats called guano.
Oh.
Of this area.
Oh. Get it? Get it now?
Couple of steps. Too fast.
No, we're fine.
Yeah, you can do it. Bring it back. It's like you're singing.
Why are there so many spider webs?
Look over here.
Oh, God.
Small one.
There's spider webs. Okay.
Stalactites that the formation hanging.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. From 200 to 1,000 years, a cubic inch grow up. That's
Really?
water. And all this water brings the mineral. Deposit there and builds the stalactite.
Amazing. So you learn something new every day.
Nah, it's very stable. It's very stable limestone. We don't have too big change here.
Gosh. Wow, we're entering the cave. Whoa. Whoa.
Camina a la orilla.
I'm just waiting for a bat to fly out. So where are the bats?
In the little holes in the ceiling. Yeah.
They're gonna fly out right now?
Cross your finger if you see some bats.
That scared me.
This is scary. This is scary.
Yeah, it's not romantic. Don't try anything, right?
No, no. It's spring water.
Oh, look at that. That's nice.
It's rainy water coming in the limestone.
Ah.
And remember, all the places you see vegetation because the sunlight.
This is nice. This is really nice. Okay. Goodness, this is beautiful. I've never been in a cave before. I need to shoot a video in the cave. I need to shoot my video. I just got a revelation. A great video. Let's go.
Yeah, that's the natural entrance. We built this one because for safety.
You built that, so they built the gym?
That is Yeah, it's nice. We destroy like 2%. You have a flashlight?
Oh, amigo, ¿cómo te llamas?
No, la entrance.
Toma, por favor. Toma la luz. Si no quieres alumbrar ahí el piso para que no se resbale ella.
Como no hay escalones, pues no bajes para.
Pero prefiero,
okay,
por favor.
Sí, sí. Está bien.
Gracias.
No hay problema.
Thank you, sir. Si quieren seguir hablando.
No, the echo gets lost very fast because we have big entrance.
So, is there much of an
Yeah, it's too fast, you know what you say?
Yeah.
You see? But in the last point from here, it's a good place to make sound because that area you have nothing.
Yeah.
You have more acoustic.
Yeah, for like.
That's the giant stalagmite area. See that one? That's a big stalagmite.
That's the big.
One of the biggest stalagmites found here in Puerto Rico.
Really?
70 feet high, 30 feet of diameter. All right.
Let me get in front of you. If you can just say that stuff again, please.
Stop here a minute. This is the giant stalagmite, 70 feet high by 30 feet of diameter.
That's
One of the
amazing.
biggest stalagmites in Puerto Rico up to now.
That's huge. Can I climb it?
No, you can't right now.
I don't have the right shoes.
Yeah, then they have the right shoes. Hold on. It's like over here, you have 200 feet wide, 170 feet high. You have arcing ceiling. It's more safety that the city was completely planned.
Really?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's another entrance and a sinkhole.
Is that man-made too?
No, that's not
Natural.
The water does that.
Oh, there's water.
Yeah. And all the water around the area is spring water, it's rainy water.
Really?
It's a ficus of the bats.
Really?
Yeah, look, you want to see a cricket?
No, wait.
Look over here.
Oh my God!
That's a cricket.
That's big. Hi, little cricket. Oh God, there's a family.
I'm gonna see if we have a spider here.
Oh yeah, let's see if there's spiders.
No.
Okay, Chris, if I'm walking, I need to move.
Okay, no, not today.
Why would we want to see if there's spiders?
Because the guava is a spider in a cave.
Cave spider?
Yes, cave spider. It looks like tarantula.
It's big.
It's big like my hand. A big. Imagine.
That's great. Let's find him. So you're telling me?
Not today. That's not for us today. Okay, from here you're gonna see the river. It's 150. You see a bat flying?
No. Oh my.
That's the river, 150 from here. Look, that passage.
Oh God.
Sorry. Mira que lleves el pañuelo también para dárselo. Te quedó arriba.
Hey, little bat. So, how does a cave start?
Okay,
Like a cave is like not just like a big hole. We all think it's just like a.
now the water that passed through here a long time ago builds the cave. They're carving all over. Everything slowly, talking about 10 to 20 millions of years. That's the age of this area. Then remember, all the big rocks fells and builds the cave more bigger.
Okay.
Okay, it's a slow process.
Very slow.
Yeah,
so you're
very
saying
slow.
before this cave there was ocean here?
Yeah, it was the ocean.
It was the ocean
And the sediments of the mountains deposit in the ocean.
fish bones.
I have a combination of fish bone, coral, all the limestones in that area, and all the water passed through here makes the cave.
That's great.
And remember, the continued dripping of water in different areas, builds the different formations.
Yeah.
Because it brings the mineral, deposit, the mineral of calcite, deposit and builds the stalactites.
Great.
When that mineral goes to the bottom, to the floor, builds the stalagmite. That's the reason we have a couple stalagmites around the area.
You can learn, it's funny, you can learn about a cave, you can read about it, until you actually step into one and you walk through one and you get to
You have more
feel-
relation about
Yes,
natural.
definitely.
It's different expected
Yes.
about books and reality.
And then you get to touch it and feel it.
Be careful.
We have to open the gate for the public. People are coming, children are coming. The director asked me to please move the top out of the way.
So what do the bats say?
In the little holes in the ceiling.
Mm.
You can almost all the bats here they came out in the nighttime.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're a little afraid about
People?
The people and the light. They're afraid about the people and the light.
They don't like light.
No.
They don't. So I wouldn't want to come here at night. It's like a bat fest.
Yeah, we had just
We
see
like-
tons of bats.
Can you
all over.
imagine?
Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice?
Yeah, it's
You
nice.
Like
I like the bats.
you do? You like sit here and they sit on your shoulder and stuff?
No, they don't do that, but they just see tons of bats flying all over.
Oh, okay.
And they eat the insects.
Okay, we like
That's
that.
the reason we don't have mosquitoes here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they eat 3 times his weight.
And you know what? I might need to get a bat at home.
That's gonna be great.
You know, I'm fine
Try
with
to
that.
take a Puerto Rican bat.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
In this water here, we find a little crustacean. In this water, little shrimps. It's microscopic shrimps.
Really?
Yeah, we can see it in this area, and it's unique around the world. The only place we find in this area.
How many times have you walked through this cave?
That depends of the people. When we have 1,500, we do it 6 times.
You, but in your lifetime. In the 12 years
In
you've
12
walked
years, if I walk around the cave in 1 year, I'm talking about walking around Puerto Rico like 7 to 8 times. Imagine if I walk.
You've been in this cave quite a bit.
Yeah, 12 years, the time runs too fast. You can see the sinkhole. It's a big depression in the ground. The river, you see it from here. That's Camoys River.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's, I was about to say that right now.
Yeah, and the International Congress of Speleologists that in Kentucky in the year 1981, they classified this river by the 3rd largest underground water in the world. In the rainy season, this river goes up 80 feet. You see the big rock behind the cave? Like in half of that rock.
80 feet.
Yeah, it's separated by the river, Skojanski, Jame, Yugoslavia, and the river of Matalis, Papua New Guinea. It's the 2 rivers that separate this one. I'm talking about underground river.
That's great.
When the Hurricane George passed through here, this river reached 170 feet. You see the wall? It looks white. The top looks black, straight line in front of us. That high was the river. It takes 1 week to go normal again. It's 5 feet below here, all that water.
So when it rains, it gets...
Talking about hurricane, you know, like 20 or 24 hours of raining, it could go up 80 feet.
Whoa.
But in the Hurricane George, it reached that high, 170. A lot of water all over this place.
Good swimming.
That's a good
You
spot.
jump from the little
From the rock, yeah.
that rock and dive in.
Try. You can see the bottom from here. Imagine if you hit the bottom.
No, I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't. Great.
Spring water. If you want to touch the water, you can do it. It's good.
Very good water.
Yeah.
You drink it?
If you want to taste it, you can taste it.
Really?
It's good. Touch it.
Oh, so clean. We know there's a God because you know when something like this is so beautiful, it's nothing could be created.
That's
None
true.
other by one and only
That's
God.
true.
You know, it's amazing. It's beautiful. That's nature.
That's one of the things I like about my job.
Yeah.
If you keep quiet, you're gonna hear the birds, the water.
It's peaceful.
Yeah.
very tranquil. So you must feel very peaceful when you come to work. You get to have peace of mind.
That's true.
And
I have all my problems back. I forget about that.
then that's the way, you know.
That's the way you can work.
You shouldn't be anywhere, but you know, you shouldn't have them on your shoulders anyway. It's great.
You can see from here the sinkhole.
It's great. It's beautiful. What are those little?
The roots from the trees.
Okay, those roots from the trees. They hang.
The little drops is water. It's raining water coming in the limestone. In 1960, they began the first studies here by Rosa Gurney and Dr. Jose Limares for San Germán. They make the first studies in this area. But remember, the local people around here, they know about the cave. They came here.
Yeah.
But in 1980, the government buy the land. In 84, 85, they developed sidewalks, lights in the park.
Yeah.
We opened to the public in December of 86.
Before that, the natives, the Puerto Ricans would come here.
They came here, you know, only the local people around.
Yeah.
That's it.
Before they had.
The pass and all that.
Yeah.
Now we have a lot of people
So
around
how
the
long
world.
has the park been open?
14 years.
14 years. It's great. How the whole world can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful.
But when you get here, you see the cave, how big it is. You know, something different. You say, oh my God, I just came
You
here.
see the beauty.
before. Yeah.
You see the beauty, and you see, you know, just what's really created, and what God's created, and you know, it's naturally created. Over the course of years and time, it didn't happen one day at a time. Nothing happens
too fast.
Too fast, and it's over the course of time, and this is what it is. Look at. Is this the water? No, is that
Yeah, we here.
natural spring water?
Yeah, natural. It's a spring water.
And we could, yeah, I dare to go underneath it.
Go. Go.
See, you get it all. No. You take a shower and everything in here.
That's true.
Oh.
And you can see all the places. We have sun, we have vegetation.
So bears don't live in here.
No, not
See-
gonna be comfortable.
See, we think okay, think of bears living in here, you know, hiding out, but
Yogi Bear all the time.
Yogi Bear.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought.
true.
No joking.
You're thinking that, you know, Yogi Bear inside a cave.
Where's Yogi? Whoa, it's slippery. I just played.
Are you playing?
I just played. I want to make sure you're looking out for me.
Look this formation here. The stalactites, they're looking outside. Like this, going outside.
I see that.
Because the air here move, not the stalactite, you know, I'm talking about the continued dripping of water, the mineral air. It's going to go up,
I see
looking
that.
outside.
Sorry.
No, that's a bird.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just interrupted you. I thought it was my very first bat. Okay.
Yeah, the mineral. Continue dripping, brings the mineral, and the air push the stalactites out.
Ah,
Okay?
that's amazing. Wait for one of those to fall on me.
Cross your finger. That happened today.
Has it ever happened? Like
No, not yet.
No, I didn't think so. I didn't think so.
I have a two dollars.
Oh, have it?
1.6 and
They've been
103.
here many
Yeah.
times.
When I come to work, the small one say, "Happy, let's go to the cave." You can't. I'm working.
Oh, on my day off, yeah.
What is that?
The people say it looks like witch face.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, the eyes, nose, mouth.
Hold the light right there.
Remember all the water and the mineral calcite.
Isn't that? It makes it really hard.
Yeah.
That's great. A whale tail?
I'm joking.
You've been working here for a while.
That looks nice. You can see all the natural things. You can see different things around the cave. Anything you want. From faces,
Oh God, I saw
formations.
that. I saw that. Oh, hold on. He went in there. Is that where they live?
Yeah?
Yeah,
it's a big
oh
entrance.
God, there he is. Oh, he's gonna eat us. You don't bother?
No, they don't bother.
Oh goodness, there's a whole family of them again. I want to see one day.
Nah, because we're too far from that point. You know, the people that go to they still hiding over there. Go to the dark zone.
Come out, wherever you are. Very, very. It looks like a chicharron.
That's true. Yeah.
A pig's ear.
Yeah, the people say that here too.
Chicharron.
Yeah, you're hungry. That's the reason.
I haven't eaten this one.
Okay.
Alúmbrame aquí el pecho. Oh, that's great.
Okay.
Go ahead. There? Yeah. All right, let's go.
Te sigo nombrando ahí.
Sí.
You see over here the little
plants.
yeah, the seeds, the bad spring.
The what? The seeds?
Yeah,
What?
bad spring, the seeds.
Oh, they bring the seeds. That's how the. Oh, okay.
She don't know about what you've been doing with me. Oh yeah, I feel bad about what would you do if you were in my shoes, baby. I should have known right from the start when you said she was just afraid. Should have ended it, but instead I just pretended not to know that you're running back and forth in and out of my life. But still, I just can't seem to let go. I know it's wrong, but I never wanna let him go. Inside, I know, yeah, that he's got another girl at home. Can't help but think, what if it was me? Should have fell in love with someone who put me in a situation. No, yeah. Na, 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 na. You said you love me, but then you turn around and hurt me, baby. Why? Oh, why? I feel bad about what would you do if you were in my shoes? Oh, baby, 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 I should have known right from the start when you said she was just afraid. I should have ended it, but instead I just pretended not to know that you're running back and forth in and out of my life. But still, I just can't seem to let go. No, 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 yeah, yeah. I know it's wrong, yeah, but I never wanna let him go. Inside, I know, yeah, that he's got another girl at home. I can't help but think, what if it was me? Should have fell in love with someone who put me in a situation, in a situation. No, you never know how much it hurts to let you go. It's time to move on, change right from wrong. It's finally over. I promise you, I won't be coming back no more. Yeah, no, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, baby, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. I won't be coming back no more. I know it's wrong, but I never wanna let him go. Inside, I know, yeah, that is another plan home. I can't help but think, what if it was me? I should have fell in love with someone who put me in a situation. Boy, don't you know, yeah, yeah, that you put me in a situation. I can't take no more. Oh no, I'm taking the road, I'm walking the way. No, I can't take no more. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, 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 I'm not gonna take no more. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, taking the road, yeah. I'm taking no more, no. Oh boy, you put me in a situation. And now what I've got to do, yeah. Baby, baby, got to go, got to leave now, yeah, 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 yeah. I won't be coming back no more, no, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. Baby, 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 please. You put me in a situation, no. There are days when I regret the things I said to you. I put my trust in no one. It broke my heart, and I blamed it on you. You were kind and oh so gentle, but I refuse tear stains on my pillow. Oh yeah, it hurts so much to sacrifice what I gave up. Without you in my life, I will always be lonely, losing the love from someone like you. Not a day goes by without something reminding me of you. The truth is that I miss you. It gets so hard not being with you. There are times when I go crazy in the twilight of the night. Oh, how I long to be your woman again. Yeah, there's a pain that I hold that will not let me go. I cried myself to sleep last night when I woke up. There were tears stains on my pillow. Oh yeah, hurt so much to sacrifice what I gave up. Without you in my life, I will always be lonely, losing the love from someone like you. Yeah, but I don't want to make this too hard. No, 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 I just want to be where you are, yeah, in your life, by your side, forever. No, 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 I cried myself to sleep last night when I woke up. There were tears stains on my pillow. Oh, oh yeah, it hurt so much. Oh, what I gave up. Without you in my life, I will always be lonely, losing the love from someone like you. Oh, yeah. From someone like you. Sometimes it's hard to find a dream until you realize the reason was meant to be. I've searched so long for something to believe, and all this time what I was looking for was right in front of me. You're always there to guide me. You're my shelter from the rain. Your love is always there to light my way. I'm breaking down the walls, and now my spirit's free. You are the one to give me strength and hope, so I can see with you I'm not alone, and all my fears are gone. be good. Ooh, yeah. Life was so short and love was so new, and I was so lost inside of me. But somehow you'd be right next to me, just when I needed you. I had my dreams, and you live them too. Sometimes it got so hard to do. Yeah, but you'd always be right there for me, just when I needed you. So I know what it means to have everything you want, and I know what it means to lose it all. Oh, but I don't dare think of what my life would be like without you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh. Now I'm so sure. Oh, yeah, yeah. That love still is new. And I'm no longer lost inside of me. Oh, 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 yes. And guess who I find right by my side, just when I needed you. Yeah, just when I needed you, I needed you. Ooh, you.
No hayas nada, por favor, vete ya y no escondas de mí lo que sientes. Tal vez cuando ya no esté presente, hallarás la respuesta y logres regresar. Y si al fin el amor decidiera soltar nuestros lazos, con el corazón hecho pedazos, te diría, mi amor, que aunque nos cause dolor, si no regresas será mucho mejor.
up your body, come on board, let's have a party. Wake up, the phone got to play now. Oh yeah, shake up the body, come on board. We don't need nobody together. I know it's a double town. I really don't care if people think we're strange. Come on, grab my hand, let's go running in the rain. I can see the stars reflecting in your eyes. So move your body, and when my thing gets through the night, ooh, I don't want nobody else but you. So let me pull you close and let me love you through it. Hey, 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 hey. I don't want nobody else but you. It's time to get away and have a tete-a-tete for you. Hey, 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 hey. Shake, shake, bailando para mueve. Hey, 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 hey. Shake, shake, shake up your body. Come on, boy, we don't need nobody together. I know it's a rubber town. When I'm holding you close and I'm tasting your kiss, I just go on my way, fade away. And when I look at you, I can't believe that you're mine. When we dance under the stars, my head's spinning around the world. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh no, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. I don't want nobody else but you. So let me pull you close and let me love you through and through. I don't want nobody else but you. It's time to get away and have a tete-a-tete for you. Come on, everybody, shake your body, come on, boy. Let's have a party. Break out the conga now. Oh yeah, shake up the body, come on, boy. We don't need nobody together. I know it's a rubber town. Let me blow you close and let me love you. Nobody but you. It's time to get away and have a tete-a-tete for you. Hey, shake, shake. Baby, 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 I love you, no, no. That's why it doesn't make sense to me. Baby, 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 I love you. That's all that really matters to me. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead and walk out that door. You know before you